this is my note card, and this is my outline.
And these people.
And then just go ahead and sit down whenever you're ready.
Behind the little old blue.
All right, so I'm going to be showing you today how to make my famous bacon wrapped scallops that I actually did get from my Uncle Alan, okay? So first off, you need olive oil, so you can see, olive oil, soy sauce, red wine vinegar. You do need crushed garlic and crushed ginger, okay? And then you're going to need, obviously, aluminum foil, the tray, and then, obviously, the most important part would be the scallops, okay? And then, if you don't like bacon, you don't have to add in the bacon, but bacon wrapped scallops. This is prepping my bacon wrapped scallops to make it perfect, okay? So first off, you're going to go ahead, going to do this for everybody to know. Obviously, this is a basic. All right. So first off, you're going to aluminum foil this, and everything can be bought in at Safeway, okay? So if you need anything bought, you're going to buy it at Safeway. So the other thing is you will need some type of large cup. From my ingredients, the main thing that you would need is 1/3 of a cup of everything, okay? So you would need a third cup, a third cup, a third cup, a third cup, and a third cup of all 5 of these things. But me personally, I more or less go for things that I like more, which is garlic, and more or less, what you more or less want, a third cup of everything if you want to be basic. So we're going to go ahead and add in the olive oil first. All right, so I think that's enough for now. We can kind of see where it's going from there. Got the soy sauce. And the thing is, I'm not measuring it because I've done this a lot, so kind of understand. All right. Then the red wine vinegar. So we've done the olive oil and the soy sauce. And if you don't want to do olive oil, you can do vegetable oil, okay? So. All right. So this one, this should be the crushed garlic. I have done minced garlic. It's pretty good. But so as you can see, so I'm doing probably like I wouldn't say this is yeah, it's close to actually a third teaspoon, or a third cup, I should say. So you do the garlic, and you do the ginger. Alright, and so the reason so at this point you would have wanted to spoon and the fork. So you take the fork to kind of stir it around, kind of get, the texture that, you're hoping for. And also the quantity of the scallops. So if you have like a lot of scallops, you're going to actually obviously want, more of the juice. But, all right. So we got the scallops. Now, so this is the tricky part. So now we have obviously the dressing kind of set, and then I am going to change this up a little bit as time goes on, because it's not exactly what I want, but obviously the basics, if you want to make this, it's a third, a third, a third, a third, a third, a cup of everything. That's all it is, a third cup all the way down. So you want to do the bacon wrapped scallops, but me personally, I don't like to do too much fat on the bacon. So for me, I got kind of the most tender cut that I could do of the bacon. And then I kind of cut off the end of the fat. And then, so now we have our toothpicks, right? And the toothpicks is the main thing that's going to hold it together. So hold on, so I'm going to put the bacon there. Toothpick, scallop, right? And so what you're going to do is you're then going to go ahead and wrap the bacon around the scallop. And then as you can see, so you now have your bacon wrapped around the scallop, right? And be sure you wash your hands. You get that? Most important part of it. And so we'll do a couple more just so everybody kind of gets it, right? And this is a Famous Family recipe, by the way. This is I've been eating these probably since I was about 9 years old, and I got up the courage so when I was like 17 years old to ask my Uncle Alan for the recipe. You know, I had to give an arm and a leg just to get it. So you go ahead and put it right here. So as you can see, right, you just wrap the bacon scallop around. And then another 2, and then we'll do one more just for 3 so everybody can see. And then we'll go ahead and put all the juices and stuff. I'll show the ending kind of result of the prep bacon wrap scallops, okay? Go like this. And the toothpicks are important. So we now have 3 bacon wrapped scallops, but I will end up prepping probably about like 12 because everybody here is starving to taste these things. So here, as I said, a third cup, a third cup, a third cup. I probably did more of like a 4th cup of everything. But at this point, so you probably want more of like a fresher spoon, but it's not that big of a deal if you want to do it. So at this point, you'd actually, the main result, if you have all of your bacon wrap scallops lined up, let's say if you have like 20 or 25 or something, you would grab, your juice, and you toss it on every single one. And then at this point, so let's say you have all 3, right? And theoretically, you could have as many as you want on here. And then what we would usually do during the day with the pre-wrapped bacon wrapped scallops, if we were going somewhere, we'd then wrap them with aluminum foil and we'd keep them in the fridge, obviously not more than a day, but up to 24 hours. Then when we get to wherever we are, we would then take these, right? So everybody can see, right? So the bacon wrapped scallops. And then then we would take it and we put the oven to 375 degrees. And then at that point, you'd want to put it around maybe 15-20 minutes, but when the bacon is getting too burnt, that's when you know you've kind of gone too long. Obviously, right? You don't want your bacon or your scallops being too, crunchy and stuff. But to go into detail of why I actually want to do this for you guys is ever since I can remember, my Uncle Alan, I've always actually been to family gatherings and I've always hated the food. And one of the only few things that I've ever really liked when I've been at the family gatherings is these bacon wrapped scallops. And I think it was probably maybe sometimes the only thing I ever ate. So the main reason I actually wanted to prep these for you guys is for anybody else that really likes maybe scallops or bacon or something like that. I never ate scallops until I ate these. So for anybody else out there that maybe wants to try something different or try something new, this would actually be something that I would offer for a good idea in place. So thanks a lot for watching, and this is how you make them. So the end.